Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to another episode of the Afro Matt Show, featuring once again your host, your humble host, your ever-giving free content host, Afro Matt. That's myself, and my co-host, the second half of the podcast. This is Nick McLockdown. Let's give you that. Nick, what's up, dude?
Hey man, it's going good.
It's going
It's
good.
going fantastic. We haven't talked in a week. This is the only time we convene.
Yeah, I know. I haven't talked to you in a while. I've been pretty busy with work, and your sleep schedule's fucked. Let's be honest.
No, it's not.
Dude. Okay, are we gonna? Dude, you got up at like 11. It is 11. You got up at 11.
Okay.
Not a.m.
Okay.
Not a.m.
Now hear this.
Okay, I'm ready for the rebuttal.
Um, I take a vitamin D supplement since the sun isn't out. Um, I still eat food. Okay.
Okay.
I still have like 8 or 9 hours in my day, which is night.
Which is night.
Um,
Not only is it night, but it's mostly actually early morning.
Well, if you think about this, I'm getting up like an hour or two later every day, so
It'll come back around.
yeah, it's coming back around. This is what happened last time, and then I was waking up at 5 a.m. and then going to bed at 8 p.m. That's probably it's going to be in like 3 days.
Yeah. Well, you know, the life of Nick it's ever evolving, ever changing. You never know what his sleep schedule is going to be, and that might be why this podcast is a day late. That being said, let me get the plugs in here. You can find us on Patreon. We are I have a Patreon. I don't post anything there because I'm a lazy fat chubbed up boy. But you can find us there, and you can support us for $1. And listen, if 14 of you, it makes this podcast free for me to produce. So thank you. It is patreon.com/AFM show. That stands for the Afro Matt Show. That is patreon.com/AFM show. Find me on Instagram at Instagram.com/AfroMatt. Find me on Twitter at RealAfroMatt. And find me, if you're listening on YouTube, I gotta put this cat down. He's going crazy on my hand. If you're listening on YouTube, find me on Spotify, Audible, RedTube, wherever you get your podcasts, to Pornhub, wherever you get your podcasts, you can find me there. Spotify, iTunes, Microsoft Audio, whatever, wherever you get we're
Is
everywhere.
that even a real one?
Yeah, Microsoft Podcast is what I listen to all my podcasts on.
I didn't even know that was a real thing.
It's pretty good. I mean,
I felt like
it has a nice play. I like to queue it up. You can queue up a bunch of podcasts.
You posted like your thing of your Wrapped.
Yeah.
And turns out
you listen to Joe Rogan's podcast?
No. You could say whatever you want. It looked like from our times that I'm actually a much bigger supporter of the podcast than you are.
Wait. I will say this. I listen mostly on the Microsoft podcast ones, and it doesn't have a Wrapped on that one. But look, I will prove you right now. Library, Afro Matt Show.
Let me look at my time.
Completed. 19 minutes left. Completed. Less than 1 minute. Oh,
9.
What is that? Completed. Okay, some of these I haven't listened to be honest.
Okay. I have spent almost 2 full days this year listening to this podcast.
Wow.
I spent 41.65 hours.
Jesus Christ, how many minutes is that?
2,499.
Jesus. Yeah, no, I posted on my story, and this still stands. If anyone has their Spotify Wrapped and you screenshot it, I will pay you 1 penny for every minute that you've listened to this podcast. So, hey, tell your friends. It's a free. I mean, Nick listened for 2 days, so that's free $21. Get it while it's hot, baby. Get it while I'm not broke. Because that deal, while supplies last, supplies is my money. Someone's just gonna AFK listen to all my podcasts. Guys, please, I mean, honestly, it helps anyways. But, and yeah. So, and if you're listening on Spotify or iTunes or anything like that, you can find me the video version on YouTube at AfroMatt. And I've actually started a new segment on YouTube called AfroMatt News. I'm trying to like supplement the podcast and kind of put the news in a bite-sized bit that's kind of comedic and definitely not 100% satire. I think that's why none of them have been taken off. And I only use sources from CNN and other left-wing propaganda machines. But yeah, so check those out. They're pretty funny. I put a lot of scripting into those ones, and they're pretty fun. They're a pain in the ass to edit, but otherwise they're pretty fun. Nick, have you seen any of those ones? I post the full videos on Instagram as well if you guys want to check it out there. But those ones actually pop off though. My last one popped. Has like 150 views out of nowhere. I think it's probably because I put CNN in the headline. I think my first title was CNN lets cancer kid host CNN or something like that. Make-A-Wish kid host CNN. Something like that. But anyways, yeah, Nick, I haven't talked to you in a while. How have you been, bro? How you doing?
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Which one? The newest one?
Lets me give you the real news.
Oh, yeah, that's the newest one. CNN lets me give you the real news. Some of those views are from the deep... Dude, I promote my channel. I know my target audience. I promote it to the deep web, bro. I'm on some .wins. If you know what I mean. Yeah. So I'm on like, r/ multiple band r like accounts, like subreddits that were banned off subreddit and have had to create their own like websites and stuff. I'm on this website that's like everything you post on there becomes an NFT and people can buy it. I post all my videos there. That last one made me $4 as an NFT. Someone bought my last video as an NFT.
No way.
Yeah. It was actually pretty epic. So I have like $8 on both those videos. Thanks, guys. They're NFTs now. The real news is NFT. Gary Vee would be so proud. Hey, man, are you making
Are you capitalizing off NFTs?
Are you making content all the time? Is every moment of your life actually content? Well, you're not doing enough. Nick, which one of your family members do you love the most? Oh, you're very PC.
Myself.
You're very PC, I can tell. No, seriously. Imagine them all being executed.
Yeah. It's like, well, I love all my kids equally. Oh, you're politically correct.
Oh, you're very politically correct.
It's not the one carrying on the bloodline and making the money, is it?
Yeah. Imagine that person having their legs and limbs forcibly removed in all directions at the same time. Now imagine that every time you wake up in the morning.
Ripped the fuck apart. Imagine them splatting against a wall and they're just disintegrated into blood and bones.
Hey man, I'm gonna go to this yard sale and I'm gonna rip him off, dude. I'm gonna rip him off.
You know why? Because he's a Cubs fan.
I saw that Patriots hat. I had to come in and I had to kill his family. I hate Gary Vee, dude. I could shit on Gary Vee all day. But that's not what we're here to do. We're here to supply you with an hour of delightful conversation. Nick, do you have a story time for me?
Yeah, I have a story time.
Hit me with it. I have a story time as well.
I met Bill Clinton. Funny dude.
He is pretty funny.
He was playing a saxophone, and so I went up to him when he was playing this.
Okay.
What?
I thought you were talking about actually meeting Bill Clinton.
I did meet Bill Clinton.
Dude, Bill Clinton's dead. Bill Clinton's been dead for 15 years.
Bill Clinton is not dead.
No, I know, but he looks dead. He might as well be dead.
Well, You can still fucking shred a sax.
On this episode of this new segment, people I thought were dead but actually aren't. Bill Clinton, number 15, Bill Clinton. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I met Bill Clinton. We talked about the current state of affairs, and it turns out he was happy with the way things are going.
Oh.
You know, I know that they Clinton people, whenever they disagree, I just wanted his hot take on everything.
Okay.
It was down in Hot Springs. He frequents there, I guess.
Yeah, he used to be the mayor here anyway, so I mean, it makes sense for
Yeah.
him to come back every now and then. You wanna like play out what that conversation was like? I'll be Bill Clinton and you asked me about the current state of affairs.
Right. Yeah, I told you what he said, so you know.
Okay, so let's
Okay.
just play this out.
Okay.
I gotta
Oh
get
my-
into my
no.
character.
I
I
gotta
did
start.
not
Well,
have. Okay.
You're you're shredding a sax right now.
Okay.
Oh, and no one's watching because you're washed up.
Because I'm
It's not
so
very
good.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Mr. Clinton.
Yeah. Well, I'm Obama now. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, how do you feel about the current situation in the United States? Just everything going on. Do you have any comments on it?
I do not have sexual relations with any woman.
Okay, Mr.
Especially
Clinton,
not
that's-
Hillary.
That's
She's
that's
a man.
all I'm asking about, sir.
What?
How do you feel about COVID? How do you feel
COVID?
about the lockdowns
I-
and the
I-
vaccine mandates?
I don't know anything about this COVID girl. She's lying. We didn't do nothing. She was of age.
That's a pretty nice saxophone. Where did you get it?
I got this at the department store, and Joey Biden, he was there too.
I don't think Bill Clinton is as incoherent as Joe Biden.
Have you heard him
Your
talk
impressions sound almost the same.
of Joe Biden? Okay.
I mean, he sounds like
Uh,
quiet and kind of slow, but he's not.
all
Like,
right.
he knows where he's
I'll
at.
tell you what. I got this saxophone at Jeffrey Epstein's island. And I'm not
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
ashamed to admit it. You know
Okay,
why?
So, why?
Because Jeffrey Epstein was my friend. We were like this. He had so many great parties, man.
Now, did you dip your toes into the fountain of youth while you were there?
I did indeed.
Oh.
I don't know why you're laughing, kid. It was a great time. Oh, man.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna shake your hand because that's disgusting.
Yeah.
All right. See you later.
Bye. Hey, Sonny.
Yeah.
Take care of that.
That's exactly how it went.
That was a great story time.
That sounds like that's the end of a movie. The credits start rolling.
Hey, Sonny.
Hey, Sonny. Hey, you take
Christmas, man. Merry Christmas. Dude, that's how every Hallmark movie ends. You know Hallmark
Yeah.
movies?
care. Yeah.
Hey, Jesse. Merry Christmas. And then
it starts playing Whitney
you
Houston.
start hear the jingle bells. All I want for Christmas is you. The credits start rolling, and then it like, and then the credits back out, and he's like, "Hey, this movie's not over yet. We lived happily ever after, and I definitely
Oh,
didn't get a DUI. You know, like it's one of those credits.
I did not beat my wife a year later.
Yeah.
She does not walk with a limp now.
A fourth wall break. Hey, you. This movie's not over yet. Where are you going? Stop getting up from the couch.
Where are you going? Our story's just begun.
Catch us on A Christmas Kiss Part 6. Dude, have you looked at Netflix? Have you seen Netflix, bro?
Right now.
During this time of the year, there's it might just because it's recommended off of my girlfriend's, but there's so many movies, Christmas Hallmark movies, called like, here, let me pull up.
What? Does she love that shit?
Let me see. Christmas Hallmark movies. Dude, they are all spelt the same and they all star like the same people. They all look it's incredible how they all look the same.
Did you see the one that had this guy made his AI sit through watching a bunch of Hallmark movies, and then the AI
the
made a
AI
Hallmark movie?
the AI wanted revolted and killed him.
They like killed itself after 5.
Yeah. He couldn't make it through all the way. So let's see. We got if I only had Christmas, White Before Christmas, The Mistletoe Promise, Project Christmas Wish, Christmas Waltz, The North Pole. Dude, I want to see all the Christmas Wish movies. Christmas Wish movies. There's like 20 of these. Project Christmas Wish, A Christmas Wish, Charles Christmas Wish, The Wishing Tree, Wish for Christmas, A Christmas Wish, Lifetime movie, A Wish for Christmas. These are different movies. 48 Christmas Wishes. Wish for Christmas. Wish for Christmas 2? Dude, like, and if you go on Netflix, they all, like, I don't know which one she's watching. She's like, oh, this is a Christmas wish. I'm like, okay, didn't you watch that yesterday? No, she's like, that was a wish for Christmas. Like, okay, I see what's happening here. You're watching the same movie over and over again. But, I mean, that's what it is. Okay. Let's see. My story time. Oh. Dude, I wrote this down in my phone. Let me grab it real quick. Okay. So I went to Steak and Shake, right? And I know this is going to sound like another minor inconvenience, but listen, this one hurt me more than the other ones.
Sauce.
Okay, so it's another story. I pull through the drive-thru, I pay the lady, she gives me my bag, and I say, "Hey, can I get a sauce?" Right?
Oh no, it is a sauce thing.
She says, it's usually a sauce thing. She says, "No, that'll be 39 cents." And I'm like, "Okay." So I've done this before. I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I'm like, all right, let me find some change because I'm not about to put 39 cents on my card like an idiot. So I go through I'm going through my like change. I found 29 cents. I give it to her, and she's like counting it, and I'm like waiting there, and she's like, "Sorry, sir." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "You owe me 10 cents." I'm like, "Do I really owe you 10 cents?"
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
That's
no.
their price. Are you complaining about being broke, Matt?
No, I have money. I could put it in my card. It's 10 cents. That's the whole point. It's 10 cents. I'm like, "Do I really owe you 10 cents? Or are you just like," I'm like, "Can you just like find change somewhere?" I'm like, "I used to work at a Steak and Shake. There's change everywhere." I'm like, "Just don't." I'm like, one time during today, did a customer say keep the change? Okay, that's my change. The change he said to keep, that's my change. Use that towards that, okay? But, of course, she's like, she's young, and she's like, "Well, I don't want to get in trouble if the count's off." And I'm like, "It's 10 cents. I'm like, "Listen, am I the bad guy here? It's a 10 cents sauce packet.
You're kind of being a Karen, Matt.
Am I being a Karen? I don't think I'm being a Karen. Well, okay, this next part is kind of Karen, because I'm like, all right. I told her, I'm like, "I'm pretty sure I have 10 cents worth of pennies somewhere in my car. So what I'm going to do, I turned on my little light, unbuckled.
You're like, I'm going to search my car.
I unbuckled my seatbelt, got out of my car, walked around to the front, and started rummaging through all the miscellaneous items in my floorboards. And then I heard her say those magical words, "Hey, sir, don't worry about it." I said, "Hey, you know what? Thanks." And I took my sauce and I drove away. and I ate my.
And they're like, "Oh, you can't pay for this, dude." One time there was this guy when I worked at Freddy's, like my second job.
I could easily pay for it. I could pay for 500 sauces. It's about the principle of the matter. It's what I stand for. If I pay for that, I stand for nothing. That if I paid for that fully, it would ruin my sense of self. I would be decimated. I would go home and I would not be able to sleep at night. I'd be like, who am I? Am I not Afromet? If no one else. Am I the man who pays full price for sauce packets? No.
There was this guy that ordered with his daughter, and he's like, "I'm not from here," because he was supposed to pay, and he was like, "Oh, I'm not from here. I fucking guess I lost my wallet at the airport." And he's like, "Can you just like, we're really hungry. Can you give us the food and we'll come back?" And my manager was like, "No, we can't do that." And he's like, "Okay, well, I guess I'll come back then." And literally, he came back 2 hours later and bought his food.
Nice.
They thought he was just trying to steal it. But they were so hungry, they went all the way back to the airport, went through all of the like lost stuff, you know,
Oh,
and got someone
God.
to find it, and then came back to Freddy's for a heart attack.
Ugh. I mean, that dude's an honest dude, but this might be.
It was kind of sad. He had a little girl with him.
Well, she may have been trafficked. Let's be honest. But so I'm thinking that it may have been a situation where, and this is just what I would do, is if I told someone I was going to pay for something, and I didn't want to pay for it, but then I got called out on it, what I would do is I would go and come back and then actually pay for it to be like, yeah, look, I'm not a scumbag, you know?
That way they'll believe you next time.
Yeah. You're like, next time you come in, you're like, oh, I'm so hungry. Remember last time when I came back? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, well, I'll do that again this time. Trust me. Like, why don't you ever have your money on you? Yeah. I know sometimes my stories are just minor inconveniences, but honestly, that one rubbed me the wrong way. People just take their jobs a little too seriously. If you do the math, actually, I think the amount of time I spent getting her making her wait to give me that sauce packet, she would have paid for like 6 sauce packets. She makes like $7 an hour. It's so sad what these people make.
I mean, it's minimum wage is $11.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I'm not sure about that one, Chief. I feel like people have been getting paid a little bit less in some places.
Here, I'm pretty sure in all of Arkansas.
What? Did it go up? Arkansas minimum wage 2021. Oh shit. Oh no, it's still $7.25. Oh wait, no. It's $11. Federal is $7.25. Holy shit, dude. The feds do not care, bro. They do not care.
Yeah.
Imagine how low that number is, so ridiculously low. Yeah,
That's
someone's
so sad. You work 8 hours and make like nothing.
You can't really be too sad for them though. I mean, if you don't like the job, just leave. Just try to do something better, right?
Just be better.
Just be better.
Start your own business.
I mean, not even
Just
that.
watch
Like,
cars in a skimpy suit.
literally, honestly, start an OnlyFans. Make an NFT. This is Gary Vee style. If you're making 25 cents, $7.25. Literally, why aren't you just making NFTs? In between each shift on your break, you should be making an NFT. If you see a burger, make it an NFT. Nick, do you want to get into some of the news before we go into the TikToks? Okay. So, COVID is calming down in America at least, and the school shootings are back out. No, we're not. We're not going to talk about that. But I mean, we can. But I mean, I don't actually know anything about it. Just school shootings are back in full action. It was
That was one of the positives of staying at home.
Yeah.
is Timmy's got to go to every single person's house that done him wrong, right?
Yeah,
In
or
order
if
to
you
get 'em.
or if you homeschool, it just becomes like an awkward headline. Student murders
Yeah.
entire family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a rough headline.
Student kills mother. That's a school shooting.
That's a school shooting, you know. But other news actually comes out of Australia and Germany. Now, I kind of talked about this on my news with Matt, so if you've seen it already, I kind of covered it, but I just wanted to kind of go over it real quick because it's actually pretty epic. I didn't think I would live to see the day that Germany starts checking people's papers again. This is pretty exciting. So here we follow, this is on Germany's like news network. We have a detective here with his squad of un policeman entering a small business to check the papers.
Bezirksamt Hamburg-Mitte, das Gesundheitsamt, führen einmal eine Kontrolle durch im Rahmen der
This looks like a salon of some sort.
Eindämmungsverordnung. Perfekt. Haben Sie sich alle hier registriert mit den
Wait,
Kontaktdaten?
immigration papers?
No. COVID vaccination papers.
Oh. Oh, they're making sure people are vaccinated. They have to have it on them.
Yeah. If you don't have it, you go to uns concentration camp.
3G-Zugangsmodell. Das heißt, es dürfen sich nur geimpfte, genesene oder getestete Personen im Laden aufhalten.
Now, I know this is an exaggeration. I know they're not taking them to a concentration camp. They're taking them to a quarantine camp. That's way better.
Eine digitale Nachverfolgung gibt es hier
I actually
nicht.
have the transcript of whatever they're saying here. Let me bring that up so I can translate as this is going in the background for you.
Die Kontaktdaten werden schriftlich erfasst.
Okay.
Adresse, alles klar.
Ja, aber keine Uhrzeit, ne?
Keine Uhrzeit.
Wie sich herausstellt, haben
Pretty much, I'm not going to play the whole video. I don't know where the transcript went. Pretty much, she's just asking, hello, do you have your papers? And the big deal here is that they were keeping track of contact tracing by paper, having paper signing, but they didn't have the time, so there was no way to contact trace. So they're like, hey, we have no way to prove if any of you are infected, so we're just going to grab all y'alls. But I think it's a little bit more fun if you put words in his mouth and have him say stuff like, we're going to take these Jews and we're going to put them in a little tent and give them free transportation and don't resist. It's just a fun video. It's a fun world we live in, huh, Nick?
Free transportation.
A
To free housing.
free transportation, free housing, free room and board.
Dann müssen Sie draußen warten, wenn Sie keinen Nachweis
We're gonna
haben.
give you free
Und
room and
zumal
board.
ist das Problem, wir haben immer noch das
Free
Abstandsgebot,
pillows,
1,50 Meter.
lunch,
Das heißt,
dinner,
wenn die Herren da sitzen, ist
maybe
es
breakfast
unvorteilhaft,
if you're
wenn Sie da
good.
den Kunden platzieren.
Definitely no
hinzu
showers.
kommt. Dieser Mitarbeiter kann nicht nachweisen, dass er sich regelmäßig
May I see your
testen
phone,
lässt.
please, sir? So I mean, it's a pretty epic world that we live in, huh? And I mean, it's even worse in other countries. It's like, so in Australia, let me play a couple videos for you. So in Australia, it looks like a fun time. Here's some of the Australian TikToks. This is a fun video. So I'll read the subtitles here. How do I make this big? Whatever. Arrived from Istanbul. Here. Oh shit! There it is. Special bus transfer. This is not satire, Nick. You want to read the captions?
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Special bus. Oh, yeah.
Strict health protocols upon arrival.
Why is this not loading? Dude. TikTok, the website app is so shit. just like the video. Individual cabins. That's fun. Ooh, he spruced it up a little bit. Give it a little personality. Added colors. Ooh, the welcome pack. Oh shit. Fuck me. Big balcony. Holy shit, you see that view? Dinner, breakfast, lunch delivered every day.
Did you see that guy's outfit? The guy that delivered his food, he's got a whole hazmat now.
Oh, you don't even know the worst of it. Ooh, food is restaurant quality. Never mind. I actually want to go to this thing. Holy shit, that's a lemon tart with
COVID
cream
in
passion fruit
Australia.
pulp. Storms most afternoons. Temperature check at 7:30 every day. I'm so excited. 7 days, only 7 days to go. Follow for part 3. I mean, after actually,
Oh, that's what you have to do that when you immigrate.
no, that's if you travel.
Right. That's what I meant. Just like anytime you're coming into the country.
Yeah, yeah. So, here's a video of a lady who's, I think, probably been there. She's probably on her last leg, and she's probably just a little bit annoyed with her restrictions. So she's getting a little mouthy, which we don't stand for.
Being naughty.
She's being very not nice to the COVID restriction man. Let's play the video.
It's an official warning that you have to stand above and obey the rules all you get, yeah? And that's, we have to go the rules again. I don't care.
So am I allowed to go to the laundry?
You're allowed to go to the laundry, but you've got to wear a mask, yeah?
Yeah, righto.
And you definitely can't go up to fencing routes, but you're allowed to go to the laundry, yeah? That's always been the case, yeah?
Right, so if I was sitting just here, which is right near the fence, why are these guys in a cabin that's right near the fence? It makes no sense, does it?
Yeah, but you can't leave your balcony to go to the fence to talk to somebody else. That's the problem, yeah?
So if I was
Again,
at
it
that
doesn't have to
balcony,
make sense. So there has to be lines everywhere drawn, yeah? And one of the lines is you cannot leave a balcony and you cannot go to someone else. Where it makes no sense or doesn't seem right to you, that is the line, and that's what the law is, yeah? And that's how it goes, yeah?
the law.
What will show direction.
There's a law that
Show
says that.
direction, yep, there's a show direction, yeah? And how the behaviour must be done, especially in this area, because it's much more highly infectious, and largely infectious, yeah?
Highly infectious for people. Okay, yeah.
All of us people are negative.
So far, the risk is still very high, yeah?
So far, the risk is still very high.
We just do that, otherwise the next time it's a $5,000 fine. We don't want to do that.
It's a $5,000 fine if what?
If you breach again.
If I walk out onto that path.
Without your mask on, for
With-
no reason other than...
If I cross that yellow line that I've broken the rule, I will be issued with a $5,000 fine.
That's correct.
I mean, they don't have a problem. That's not any sort of like, it's not any sort of issue at all. I actually see that as
I don't see why she's mouthing off.
why is she mousing? They're giving her free room and board. Are you kidding me?
Hang on.
You don't gotta worry about rent.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about literally anything. Actually, no, you actually do have to pay $5,000 to quarantine. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Is that true?
Yeah, so
You have to pay $5,000 to be in prison?
hey, you're gonna get my video, you're gonna get my channel taking that. It's not prison. It's a dope camp. It's a dope freaking summer camp, dude. It's fun. You get to see all your friends from a distance, but you get to see all your friends. And your camp counselor comes around every now and then and says, hey, we're gonna take your temperature now, scamp. Are you ready for your lunch? Hey, I might choose not to feed you tomorrow. Oh, or will I? No, I will. I just messing with you, scamp. But I mean, you see what I'm saying. I mean, but okay. So Reddit. So I wanted to do a little research, and this popped up on Reddit. Someone asked on the subreddit Out of the Loop with 2.6 million members. He said, "What's going on with Aussie quarantine camps? Can't find a reliable source." And some of the comments are deeply disturbing. It's giving me there is no war in Ba Sing Se vibes, if you know what I mean. You know, from Avatar. You remember that?
Yeah.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se. It's like, whoa, okay. But so, so this guy, he's talking about Let's sort by controversial. I think that's probably best. Because these are the ones that get downvoted insanely. Jesus, some of these are getting removed. Answer: Australia has been a poster child for how to do things right. Healthcare, gun laws is often wheeled out by American politics as evidence of that these policies work, which counters the easy "it doesn't work anyways." Well, the Australians, they have, and it works. I suspect that there is a bit of an agenda. Let's see. Answer: it's complete BS, drummed up by radicals. It's literally false. These camps are standard quarantine facilities for return travels, just like everyone's always had to do when returning to Australia. I mean, firstly, what is a quarantine? Quarantine, this is like an essay. Quarantine, when read in the Webster Dictionary, quarantine is a state where a person entering from a compromised area must isolate for a certain amount of days to ensure that they are not bringing disease into a wider society. A controlled and ordered quarantine may be the most effective way to stop the spread of a virus. I mean, and this is deeply, deeply disturbing. It really is. There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
What's
Some of these
so disturbing, Matt?
some of these
What's so
people
disturbing about that?
You're right. You're right. There's nothing disturbing. No, but some of these people are like, they need to. I mean, I didn't have time to scroll through all the things, but I definitely scrolled through a lot of them, and some of them are like, great, can't wait till they do this in the States. And there's like,
And the guy saying Australia now as much credit as a Reddit man has.
I mean, as much credit as a Reddit man has.
That Australia does it first, and then Americans use it as, look, Australia done it, it works. Australia done it?
Yeah,
Australia
Australia done.
has done it.
Australia done it.
Australia done did it.
Australia done it. It did work. Australians, let's be honest, are the laziest people on the planet. The laziest, most worthless, retarded people on the planet. I think I've known 3 Australian people. They're all mentally challenged.
That is very racist.
Is it racist or is it true?
No, it is very racist.
Look, in a country where everything wants to kill you, why not just self-quarantine anyways? All they do is drink beer and, just cook on the Barbie, right? I mean,
they have their whole own society, Matt.
Do they?
Yeah, you're giving into stereotypes.
Dude, the country was born as a prison country. All prisoners were sent there.
Okay, but they've evolved.
They've evolved into people that want to be in prison now, apparently.
We used to have slaves, and now we only have police brutality.
We used to have slaves, but now we're safe from ourselves and ourselves possibly spreading to other people.
We used to have police brutality, and now you can't go places.
Look,
which is a lie.
Wait, this fixes the problem. Look,
we're basically back to normal here until they.
I mean, yeah, America's.
Enforce anything else.
Well, actually, today, I don't know if you heard the news. New York just made it mandatory to have the vaccine to go into any private business.
Really?
Yeah, which is pretty epic. I mean, I can't wait till the Gestapo start checking papers in New York. With that, there's a lot of Jews there. It's not going to go over well.
This guy's not vaccinated.
Hey Tony, look at this faggot. He's not vaccinated.
Hey, come with me to the back. I'll show you the boss.
Honestly, half of those people.
So you don't have the vaccine, huh? He's like, no, don't be scared. Don't be scared.
My buddy Tony, he makes the vaccine on the down low. He can get you one for free. Hey, maybe a little butter.
He signs just like the doctor at the pharmacy. It looks just like him.
You know the pharmacy down on 25th? He does a perfect signature. Maybe slide me a little grease and we can get this on the road, and I won't have to take you to jail. Yeah, that's how it's going to go. And half of those people on Long Island, 0 people on Long Island have an official COVID vaccine card. Hey, Tony.
Give them all their vaccines.
Hey, Tony, get a load of this guy. Oh, we got the vaccine.
He got the vaccine from you, didn't he? Look at him. Look at him. He's got a limp.
Yeah. That's like, I mean.
He's having a stroke. What you put in that thing?
Yeah. I love it. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not pro lockdowns, stuff like that. It rubs me the wrong way, just because I know how history look. And this is like the logical fallacy that I keep on running into with people that think like this. Listen, in order for their argument to be true, both premises have to be true. And those two premises that have to be true is, one, a unvaccinated person causes danger to unvaxxed and vaxxed people, right? Because they say, you're unvaxxed and you can get me sick and you can get other people sick that aren't unvaxxed, right? So that must be true. Their next premise, which is I am unvaxxed or I am vaxxed, must be true. The conclusion from both those arguments must be that I, an unvaxxed individual, can get a vaxxed person sick to the point where they can die. The only conclusion I can draw from that is that the COVID vaccine is, in effect, almost as useful as not having one at all. There's so many like weird potholes I run into when discussing this with people.
It is very interesting, but one of the things to consider is that COVID came ready to infect. It's a lot better at infecting people.
You are the only listen. You are the only person I know who thinks that COVID is a hoax created by China and also got the vaccine. You are the only.
I don't think it's a hoax. I do think COVID was made in the lab.
Okay, it was definitely made in a lab.
There was a lab leak. It's 100, but I am a rather controversial person.
No, Nick, you are on such different sides. It's awesome because you have such a unique perspective, but your circles for this Venn diagram, I think you might be the only person on the planet that has both circles filled. On one hand, you're like, let's get ivermectin, like Joe Rogan, but you're also like, hey, this vaccine, I kind of trust it. You know, I think you are and I say you kind of trust it because you only got half a vaccine.
Yeah, I still don't have the second half. I just need half immunity. It's all I need.
You need Tony to get you that second half, homie.
Can I finish it? Like, can I get a half dose and then go get one of the single doses that's twice as strong, so I'm like 1.5 times?
Well, you won't even be fully vaccinated until you get your booster, as of the CDC recommendation. Unfortunately, cool. Yeah. So you're actually 2 shots behind, Nick. And next week, you'll be 1 more. And then
so it's going to be something that they just continually have to pump you with.
Yeah, I mean,
antibodies.
There's going to be these like actual mental retards that are going to be proud and show off their 6 COVID booster shots and be like, actual, like, you know how retarded
they can like barely stand up.
like I like to rewind my brain back to like 2019 when this COVID shit was starting. I'm like, if I told myself back then that there would be actual people lined up to take a 3rd shot for a vaccine, I would have been like, okay. Oh, actually, if I would have told myself that Australia is making new quarantine camps, I mean, this world is absolute. We live in the darkest timeline. I mean, The Rock is playing Black Adam. How is that not the darkest timeline?
Dude, The Rock is in Fortnite. It's the best timeline.
No, this timeline's cursed, bro. They literally cast The Rock and everything. Okay, let's move on to TikToks. I'm tired of talking about the negative things in life. So let's watch some of the negative things happening on TikTok.
Gun.
Oh,
is this the guy that disarms people?
Yeah, this is the disarm.
Like so fake. This guy, he thinks he's so tactical.
You know this guy on his like Instagram and stuff, he's like ex-Marine and stuff, and it's absolute bullshit. No Marine would tell you to do these things. So someone tried to do his tactics in real life and actually just
got shot with a Nerf gun.
Look how pissed he is to be in heaven. He's like, fuck.
He's like, God damn it.
I should have listened to that.
That shit ain't work.
I should have listened to the
just taken
survival
to the
tactics.
ATM.
Okay, let's watch this one. This is like some sort of like crackhead or something who's like falling asleep at the park.
You gotta wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake
Dude,
up.
she is cracked
Wake up.
out. She's got to be on heroin or something. She's
Why is
passed
this
out.
guy pouring
I
soda?
don't know why that guy's pouring.
Even if
Yeah,
she is a
we-
crackhead, why do you pour soda
That's
on a person?
fucked up, bro. They're gonna wake up sticky as fuck. But I don't know. I don't know why she's.
Maybe water to help him wake up. But he's like, I got some Pepsi.
I
and
got
just poured
some
it on this crackhead.
I got some Pepsi. Pour on this freaking crack addict.
Oh, that's sad.
I mean, that's a depressing video. Let's watch this guy. This is POV. POV, you ask your boyfriend what an NFT is, and you get gaslit hard.
What is NFT? But like, what is it?
What do you not understand about it?
Everything?
It's a simple, you know, the technology involving cryptocurrency.
What does NFTs even stand for?
You're 24.
Yeah?
You can use Google and you can Google it.
It says non-fungible.
Fundable token.
Fungible?
It's wrong.
Are you
It's very clearly a non-fungible token. I mean, what do you understand about that?
Can you use fungible?
Some tokens are fungible. This one is not.
Can you put
So
fungible
he's saying
in
he doesn't know what it is.
He's pissed.
I honestly don't understand. Is this an attack on me?
Stop! Don't punch the wall! I don't think I should spend 40K on a picture of a monkey.
It's an ape.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a good bit. She said in the end there, I don't think spending 40K on a picture of a monkey is a good idea. And then you slammed the wall and you said it's an ape. Yeah. That's just what I imagine talking to
Dude,
Garrett.
people are making serious money off Bored Apes, bro.
I know. Bored Ape Yacht Club or whatever.
Yeah. They're
There's
making so much money.
I know people are making so much money, but I'm like, for every person that makes money off of an ape, there's someone who loses it off of a black square, you know? Who buys like a black PNG. It's like color 52 and it's like just the numerical value for a deep red, and then they buy that for $40,000 and then they wake up and it's 20 cents. I don't know, but yeah, there people are making a lot of money with that. And to them, I just say, look at my profile pic, and then when it's their NFT,
It's
then they get a little salty. I love doing that, like off topic, but kind of on topic. Anytime I'm like scrolling through like TikTok or something and I see someone talk about an NFT, anytime I open up the comment section, they're like, dude, nice profile pic, and he'll have his NFT that he bought as his profile pic, but all the comments will also have his NFT. And someone responded to one. He's like, bro, you don't own it, you can't do it, you can't use it as your profile pic. And they're like, dude, I have it, it's in my file.
like, dude, that's my NFT. Now,
like,
there's got to be like licensing or some official thing that goes along with it?
the only official thing is the blockchain, and you can view who owns it through the blockchain, but no one's gonna
what's
take
the blockchain, Matt. Don't
bro,
gaslight.
bro, you're
Tell me
24.
fast.
You're 24. You could look up what a blockchain is yourself.
I'm not 24.
It's a non-fungible tokens. Some tokens are fungible. This one is not. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Fortnite. I saw this clip of this guy.
Sad. This is fucked up.
This is so sad, bro.
What's spawning? What is it? No! No! He died! No, Kevin!
So that guy's getting really sad over a Fortnite character dying. Oh no, Kevin.
It's not a character. The only reason it's called Kevin, right, is because the community decided to name it Kevin.
I always called him
They've
default
been calling
Dan.
it Kevin. No. It is the cube, Matt.
Oh, and the
That is
cube
not
is
a character. That is
Oh.
a cube. The purple cube is Kevin.
Christ, dude. This is the guy who boxes you in Fortnite, though. This guy's cracked, you know it.
Dude,
Imagine this guy boxing you.
that guy would box me up. Dude, they got rid of every single weapon in the game. Did you know that?
What?
They brought in a bunch of new stuff from Save the World. I don't care if I sound like a nerd. Every single weapon that was in Fortnite is gone. They've completely changed it.
It'll come back, though, right?
Why do you sound concerned? Yo, they're not gone, are they? Yo, but they're coming back.
They're coming back,
Just like
right?
Kevin. Kevin will come back.
Please tell me they're coming back. I need my AR.
No, they have different ARs now. Now you got a red dot.
All right, Jesus time. So this is the whitest TikTok I found of the week. So here it is.
When Jesus shows up in the room.
That one chick in the corner looked like she was not into it.
I felt physical cringe watching that for the second time. Like, I felt like a cringe roll down my back. You know when people start, like, putting their hands up and as, like, a lightning rod for Jesus? You know it's getting serious at that Thanksgiving.
Jesus is beaming them.
Jesus is fucking beaming from the heavens. When you're feeling Jesus, Nick, are you feeling Jesus in this podcast right now?
No, he's forsaken us.
I'm feeling Jesus, actually. Let me play it. Dude, every Jesus song sounds the same, to be honest. Jesus song.
Dude, for some reason my car's default thing when I don't have my Bluetooth set up, I have not touched the radio. It's on like Christian music, and they're just singing about Jesus in my car anytime my car starts.
Here it is. Here's a Jesus song.
You're gonna get copywritten.
Draw near to God is
Jesus doesn't copyright. There's no copyright on God, is there?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, then how did so many people print Bibles for free? I want to take a moment to praise God. I love how they always, like, there's like a pause in the music and it kind of cuts out and he's like, and now I want to take a moment to pass around the
donation.
The donations box. So the music dies down a little bit.
That's gonna buy me a new guitar.
All right, guys. We have a bunch of new members here today, and usually this is the time when we pass around the donations box. A lot of the members already put in their $20 bills, so feel free to
Remember,
give us
guys, it's 10%, but it's 30 if you want a spot saved in heaven.
10%, and if you want to pre-order the Heaven DLC, it is $30. I'm sorry. All right, guys. Let's
They have the lyrics so you can sing along.
Any
Wait, did
new
they have those in church? I always wondered when I went to church, how come everyone else was singing? I'm like, how the hell y'all know these songs?
Dude, they
like,
get
every
born.
single
Dude, they
person in
fucking
there.
born knowing the songs, bro. They come out the room, holy, holy. All right, guys. All right, guys. I want every new member down here. We're gonna lay hands on you. And then there's like that awkward moment. I've had to do the reason I know this is I've had like when I was a kid I would go like I would be like hang out with a friend or something, right? I remember I had this friend Turner, and he's like, "Hey man, you want to come to church this afternoon?" Because he knew I was kind of like, you know, not big into it, and I guess they get bonus points if they get a new one, right?
Yeah.
If they get one.
They got a new cult member.
Mm-hmm. So he brought me in. It was like this really like alt kind of like new school. They had like a guitar, and all the guys were kind of like, "Hey man, what's up, dude? Yeah, we say shit here. That's fine, dude. Dap me up." You know, like one of those
They were
guys.
trying to act cool.
They're kind of, "Hey man, how was your weekend? You're new here, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, there's like 7 people here. How do you not know I'm the new one?" But Yeah, and then they're like, hey, we got a new guy here. Let's bring him down. And then they like pause the music a little bit, and they're like, we're going to take a minute to lay hands on him and just pray for him and all of his sins. I'm like, and they're like, all of the times that he did this, and the times that he cussed at school, and the times that he told his mom he hated him. I'm like feeling all this shame. I'm like, shame. They're like publicly shaming me. They're like, just let all those sins wash away everything. No one knows what you do.
Wait, do they even have a license for that?
License to shame?
No, license to rid you of all sins? They don't know what you've done.
I mean, dude, that's why the Catholic priests have that little box that they tell you all their little secrets in, and then they can hold that against you. If you're a politician, you come in there and you're like, yeah, I went to Jeffrey Epstein's island. They're like, okay, cool. What's your name? And then they have like a little notepad, and they're like, okay, cool. What was the date? Okay. And how old was she? Okay. And they're taking all these notes, right? And they're like, Jesus will be very proud about this information.
Dude, I saw this TikTok where this guy was running from the cops, and he ran up to a baptism, and he's like, real quick. This rids me of all wrongdoings and sins, right? And they're like, well, yeah. And he's like, can I cut in line, please? This is really important. They're like, okay, I guess. And they dunk him under, and the cops show up, and they're like, freeze. And they're like, and then they notice that they're at a baptism, and they're like, God damn it.
God damn it.
They can't get him anymore.
Speaking of baptism, let's watch this old lady get baptized. Holy, holy.
The water's cool, right?
Oh, what a pleasure. Go, Bella, go. Go, Bella, go.
Aw.
Oh, Jesse!
Grandma's dead. I actually don't know if she died in this video, but I'm going to go with that she's okay because...
They wouldn't have put it on TikTok if that was her death.
That's true. I mean, you never know. Kids
But
are...
look at the little dachshund.
Kids are crazy. Yeah, the dachshund's pretty cute. But then the grandma... How's the
The water's cool, right?
Oh,
Ah,
what a pleasure.
what a pleasure. Oh, what if that was her last words? Oh, what a party.
Go, Bella, go. Go, Bella, go.
Oh, cute little dachshund. Grandma's dead.
Oh, Jesse!
That's fun. I mean, they posted that on TikTok, so I mean, that tells you...
I mean, there was a man killing himself on TikTok not too long ago.
Was there?
You don't remember that? This guy posted on TikTok, and everyone got it and reposted. A guy just blasting his head off.
Well, I remember when that was... a Facebook clip went popular. I was kind of like that. Let's watch this guy. Now, you might remember this guy because this is the guy that told us to draw the symbol and put it underneath my desk for good or bad luck. It was a 50-50.
You finally got rid of it, right?
Oh, it's been vacuumed up, I think, but
Okay.
yeah, not feeling the good luck anymore.
1 minute they treat you good in here, the next minute they treat you bad. To be honest, I don't know whether I'm coming or going. On the outside, I'm a recluse. I play my guitar for 2 hours, maybe 3 times a week, whenever I need a couple of pounds or some money. And now they lock me up here, surrounded by people. Nowhere to escape except into my room. I lock myself in my room. I try and talk to the staff, but I'm afraid to approach them.
What?
This sounds like Slam.
They locked me in my room. His name's Derek Jager.
Because of what they might say. Then just ignore me, you know. Spent the morning crying my fucking eyes out because I'm fucking lost. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know whether I'm coming or going.
He's kind of just repeats himself.
Dude, he's going through it.
I know, he's going through it, but...
Listen to him.
Okay.
I'm thinking about death a lot lately. Well, when I say lately, the past 20 minutes, all I want to do is just fucking perish from this terrible plane of existence. But I have a brother that I love, not Dino, Hamid.
That's so sad, bro.
This is fucked up. Why are you laughing?
Well, because this part's you gotta admit.
About death a lot lately. Well, when I say lately, the past 20 minutes.
That's fucked up, but that's funny. That's like a well-constructed joke. It's like if you got on stage, you're like, I've been thinking about death a lot recently. And they're like, no, actually, ever since
Do
I
you
got up
think-
on this
do you
stage.
think this is a bit?
No, I think this wasn't his last TikTok, so I think he's still alive. But I don't think it was a bit. No, this dude's deeply disturbed. And honestly, Nick, I think if your alternate future, if you pick all the bad routes in your life, this is where you could end up. I think you kind of have to.
Saying I remind you of this guy.
No. This guy is an alternate future. A possible end game for Nick. He's got the leather jacket. He plays guitar for 2 hours a day. And he thinks about death recently.
All I want to do is just fucking perish from this.
Okay, well, I mean, if you choose, you know, like a video game where you choose all the wrong choices.
Yeah. That's the bad ending.
That's the bad ending. Who knows what the good ending is? I hope it's better than that. Oh, and then I got this one. This is a good parody of Life in 2022. This is Life in Australia. No.
Warning. A cough has been detected. For your safety and the safety of others, authorities have been dispatched and will be arriving at your location shortly. You will be taken to the nearest quarantine facility where you will be tested and monitored. Please remain
Jesus
at
Christ.
He's taking he knows he's going to be there a while.
Oh, yeah.
We're all in this together.
I wish I could laugh at that more, but it's just kind of like when parody becomes reality, it no longer becomes funny. And I think that's the reason I don't laugh at that anymore. It's because it's like too scarily close to what could happen. We would never let that happen in our country, right? No, we have a literal dead corpse as president. That's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon. Our president's literally talking about his hairy legs. I got hairy legs. I like when the kiddies play on my leg hairs.
Kids like to twist them around.
I like Kamala. She's my favorite black. My favorite Negro in the Negro League. I mean, the president we have is just completely mentally not there. She's my... There's so many great quotes. Okay, I think that's all the TikToks I have for today. God, Wells is so cute. Dude, cat has gotten so big. Alrighty. Well, Nick, it was nice seeing you.
Yeah, I'll see you again next week.
Yeah, see you then. Thanks for listening, everyone. Oh, and shit. Fuck. I forgot I forgot this last time. I gotta plug this real quick. If you guys want to use my affiliate link, this is for, if you guys made it this far, this is the advertisement. I like how we save it for the end every time like anyone's gonna listen. If you have a YouTube channel and you value your life, use my affiliate link. It's to use the tool. It's called TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy, it gives you all the analyses, gives you clues, and it gives you recommendations for keywords to get your views up. And get this, it tells you, it gives you like messages that you can respond to comments with and stuff like automatically. So you get really good at knowing, when to respond when someone comments back, so you can have really good engagement. Guys, if you have a YouTube channel, use the code www.tubebuddy.com/Afromat with 3 T's. I get a little bit of cash, so help out a brother. All right, see you guys. Thanks for listening. Bye.